Man, it's what my former quarterback say. It equates to a blowout. A blowout.
Hey, Texas Southern got a big offensive line now. I'm telling you, they got some big. They look big and slow, but they look like they'll wear down on you. They got a big, powerful line. They don't look big and agile, but they be leaning on them boys. They were leaning all on Lamar. Every now and then, them cats will pop off a little 6-yard run here and there. You know. So Jackson State got to look forward to that. Got to be ready for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my eyes on this game closely because I want to see what TSU how they stack up before we come to town in 2 weeks.
This game over at halftime. I'm gonna just be. Clip is over at halftime, man. But it's gonna be over.
We're gonna bring it.
Texas State or Texas Southern. The game gonna be over at halftime, and y'all gonna be like, "Man, Jay was right, man. It's a blowout, bro."
We're gonna bring this back if it ain't
blowout.
Well, we'll see Saturday night. We'll go live.
Saturday night after we going live, and we're gonna be like, "Man, it was a blowout, wasn't it?"
You mean we're gonna have another therapy session?
It's gonna be therapy.
It was a blowout.
They was like, "God dang, I ain't gonna put it like that, man."
All right, everybody, man. Y'all heard it, man. I said I'd clip it, and I did. And this show basically is for your boy to get his get back, man. I'm gonna turn the floor over first off, man. Before we do all of that, as y'all can see, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. There's another late night edition of SWAC Smoke. We got Jerome in the house, man. You know, I know he's not gonna be here too long with us, but I appreciate you coming on with us. And whenever you need to drop out, man, you can do that. And the flow is for the guy in the middle, man. Big Soldier, what's going on, man? What's up? Talk to the people.
Man, hey, what I tell y'all people, blowout. It is a blowout. I think I'm gonna give me a blowout fade. I think I'm gonna give my wife a blowout hairdo. I told y'all about blowout, bro. There was a pothole blowout. You see, it's blowout. No, Jay, blowout. You see that? It's a complete blowout. I did not lie to y'all. Now, the only thing I lied about was Valley winning. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't do him on the pick 'em. I did not take Valley on. I put Joe Alcorn on the pick 'em because I did not want to lose.
I told you that. I told you. I already know. I see all. I know all.
But OJ said he was gonna beat her by 20, and the game was over with. The game was over with. So a blowout, and it's 10. The streak continues at what, fellas? 10.
What, at 10?
10. It is at 10 now. A blowout. I told you it was gonna be a blowout. There was gonna be a welcome Chris Dishman to the SWAC game. He gonna remember this game. He gonna remember that ass whooping.
Hey, they put up a fight though. Now you gotta give them that much. They put up a fight, but
Hey, it was a game until the quarterback threw that pass.
That was a horrible interception, bro.
Once he did that just took all the wind out of their sails. And because at that point, I think it was 13-0.
Blowout.
And you was well on your way to your 7 field goals. I tell you that much.
I know you was.
We was.
So don't get all beside yourself.
I was counting them field goals when, hey, Jerome, when you sent that text, I was like, all right, they're going to kick another one. They're going to kick another one. They're going to kick another one and another one. That turnover turned everything around. I don't think, I mean, I don't want to, I'm going to leave whatever on the negative side toward TSU for the big soldier because that's his ops tonight. But I thought
Man,
TSU
but you
I
know,
thought they had
TSU
a
got my people, but it still was a blowout. I don't care if it was
I
27-14. It was a
Blowout.
blowout.
I
It was a
didn't
blowout.
think they had a great game plan earlier, man. They quarterback, man, he's not gonna make it through the season if that kid keep running like that. They need to talk to him and get him right. They offense does not that offense just was not productive, man. They just did not look good to me offensively. They had a play here and the play there, and I thought their defense held on as long as they could hold on. And after that, JSU hit them with a couple bombs, and they couldn't defend it.
Every offense in the SWAC run that same offense and look
Yeah,
the same way doing
it's nothing. It's the only difference is the guys you got running it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
it. Yep. It's like they all had a meeting like, this is what we're going to run. We're going to run this same RPO, dive, drag left, drag right, screen left, screen right. Try and pop them with the big play up the field. That's what it seemed like.
They didn't have but one playmaker, and that was that one receiver. Shout out to him, number 12. He was out there balling. But that was about it, bro.
Landry, I
That
think
about
his name
it.
was.
Yeah, that was about it, bro.
Yeah.
If I was Texas, so I would have changed quarterback just to see if I could get a spark, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That was just one of the big games. That was Jackson just at the end, they just dominated and just took over running the ball. But in the beginning, it was kind of shaky. They was having some questionable play calls and stuff. They got down there to the red zone and tried to get fancy. I don't know why they got fancy that one time. And they ended up just kicking because they was allowing Texas Southern to be in the game for a while. But they did what they had to do.
Man,
pulled it out.
Only thing I want to just say is it's now called Shell Oil Stadium at Jackson.
They gave up their chance for the blowout though. They, trying. If not for the blowout, for the shutout.
Oh
they
yeah.
gave that up.
Yeah.
Well, I think going for it on fourth or something like that. That was like, that stopped the shutout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Game to them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you for playing. So they're gonna move on to the next one. Alabama A&M on the clock. I just hate we didn't get to play that game because of the hurricane. I'm glad everybody
I
safe.
feel like I'm a kid in timeout. I feel like I'm sitting in the corner with my can't play. I feel like I'm in timeout.
They took it from you. You couldn't even go out and get no action in. You wasn't off on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I know I know it felt like Saturday is kind of messed up. I think TSU still gonna be a team to give people trouble. I think they got some talent, but they still trying to figure out who they are. I don't really know what I think they can do some things, but from what they were showing in certain parts of the game, and JSU made them uncomfortable offensively, and it really made it hard for them to make things happen. So, like I said, we'll keep our eye on them in a couple weeks, not this week coming up because they play Lynchburg. So I can't get no good gauge on them again until they play us, which you never know what Southern team gonna show up. So, the Southern team that played against Jackson State and McNeese could show up in Houston and get
That's
beat.
why you're trying to reserve your comments. You don't want to light no fire up under them cats.
Yeah, I'm trying to save myself.
Man, the blueprint is out there. The blueprint is out there. So you see what the blueprint is.
It's out there, but you just got to be able to execute. And I thought JSU found the things that work, and they did what they had to do, and they got it done. So, like I said, I wanted to let Big Soldier get his off because I know he had predicted a blowout on Thursday, and hey, his team got it. So, you got to get to him. But I want to take a couple minutes, man, while we still here, because like I said, I don't think we're gonna be on here too long. I know it's getting late for everybody. When it comes to the standings, man, it's way too early for anybody to feel any type of way because there's still a lot of football left. But I want to talk about that horrible overtime offense that Grambling had.
Woo,
that's Dooley all day, bro.
Garbage juice.
That was bad.
Especially the last time they had the ball, where he just no kind of play action, no kind of, you know what I'm saying, nothing, man. That
game was weird.
Yeah, when Grambling can't force 5 turnovers, you see what they are. When they can't force 5 turnovers, you see what they are. And they got a lot of work to do, man. Shout out to Prairie View for surviving, though.
That was interesting.
My boy called me today. He said, "Man, Jamie G, I heard we ain't boys no more." And I said, I don't lose. I told her I ain't gonna fool with you no more this season because you done let me down all this time. He said, "Bruh," he said, "Jamie G, we're gonna lock back in. He gonna be good. I promise you, I'm gonna get a win." I said, "I ain't gonna pick you, Bubba, but you gonna have to show me something." And he showed me something tonight, man. That's my boy. That's my dog again, bro. That one, we dogs now. I'm a ride with my boy.
Prairie View kept clawing in it and kept fighting back. Grambling never could pull away from them. And I was turning back and forth trying to watch the games. It got to the point where I just turned away from the JSU game and
I did too.
Yeah, I was like, ain't no use in watching these ducks. And but Grambling just let them kept hanging around, and anything I know, they was ahead. That the running back was number 2 for Prairie View. Man, he had a little spurt in the end of the fourth quarter. He just got loose, boy. Fast.
Hey, if I shout a guy out, he probably from an area, man. That's a Zachary kid, man. I watched the kid play in high school, Zachary High School Broncos. I've been waiting for him to break loose since he been at PV, and he had a nice run there. He finished with almost, I think, 85 yards or so. But
yeah,
they what they didn't do last week, Prairie View did this week, man. They stayed in it. They fought. They made the play they had to make. They didn't. They didn't quit when they got behind.
Finally threw it to Savage. After everybody was begging for him, everybody, the commentators, everybody, like, please, please, please. They finally threw it to him.
You should be benched if you don't throw to that guy, man. I mean, let the dude go to work, man. Like, he can stretch the field. He can catch the ball. He can make plays. Just put the ball in his hands and let him produce for you. And it just, like I said, I thought Miles Crowley looked a little shaky in that game. Honestly, man, he made some. I know he had cramped up a little bit earlier in the third quarter. I think it was, but he just I feel like they didn't. And it was kind of like last year. I feel like in crunch time they don't trust him to throw the ball. I mean, he made a big throw, to send the game to overtime, but to win the game, I think you put the ball in his hands and let him get, what I'm saying? Let him make something happen. His legs is not what's going to do it for you. And to run it with him 2 times, if he don't get you nothing, like he didn't even get you yardage. Like he lost yardage twice.
He had almost got his leg broke. One of them times he went in the fourth quarter, he went around the end, and that cat, the cornerback came up and hit him in his thigh, took his leg out from up under him, he fumbled. Remember that one?
Yeah, it's because he slowed up before he went out of bounds. I was like, you asking this guy to hit you, man. Like, you got a straight shot to the sideline, and you kind of slowed down, and that dude was a missile. You know what I'm saying? He lucky he didn't get hurt. So you gotta protect the quarterback better than that. He got to protect himself a little bit better. But Grambling, Grambling had a big high last week. They done came down this week. And so everybody who crowned Grambling SWAC champs after beating Jackson State, it ain't there yet.
They can't handle the glare. They can't handle the glare of them big lights.
It's different, man. It's different. And I think you're going to see this every week, man. Somebody going to have a good game one week, they're a bad game the next week. So we ain't going to be able to crown nobody till, obviously, to the end of the season. So let's just take this week by week and enjoy. But I do want to say, everybody who picked Valley this week, just tell me why. I have no, every time I saw somebody say Valley was going to beat Alcorn, nobody ever said why. They just said, Valley going to beat Alcorn.
I picked them because y'all always pick Valley to beat FAMU. Every year, somebody, Valley going to beat FAMU. They going to beat FAMU this year. FAMU better look out because of Valley. That's why I picked them. Y'all know. Y'all got to go to Valley. You better be careful. Got to go down there in the Valley.
Nah.
That's why I picked them.
That was a revenge pick.
Yep.
I will not pick them there with no time. No.
Every year, y'all pick Valley to beat FAMU.
That's terrible, bro. I'm sorry.
But people had me like looking crazy. Like I'm like, I've seen Valley play this year, man. Have y'all seen them play? Like,
no, I haven't.
I mean, you gave a reason though, so I'm fine with that. But everybody else was just like,
I haven't seen Arkansas Pine Bluff, and today was my first time really watching Bethune, and I got all three of them in the running for the toilet bowl.
Boy, Bethune offense is hot garbage. I'm talking about dumpster, dump.
The toilet bowl. Yeah, one of the three gonna end up in it.
Ooh,
it's gonna be in I think Valley played both of them teams, so it's gonna be entertaining because I think Pine Bluff got the better offense out of all three of them. I don't know about defensively who got what, but I think Bethune-Cookman got a better foundation, but they just can't.
I don't think so.
Can't get out their way, man.
Drop back and run the ball. It was looking like Skyway offensive plays. Oh, y'all don't know about Skyway, but Tampa Bay Youth Football League.
Yeah.
It was looking like about the varsity level.
Man, I don't know about you, but it seems like Raymond Woody be lost every game. Like they did an interview and he just looked like he didn't know what the hell be going on, man.
I mean, bro, you gotta look at it, bro.
I hate it for him.
He didn't get fired up until they it was like in the fourth quarter when they started coming back.
Yeah, I really don't think they was ever gonna be in that game. I think when they got that touchdown and then the fumble and the touchdown, I think that's when they realized we can play with these dudes. And it was too late.
Right.
Yeah.
And another game, another bad penalty, man, for them. You know, this one wasn't as bad because you still had to convert a fourth down regardless, so it didn't really matter as much. It just made the job a little harder, but they just cannot get out of their own way, man. They might not win a game, man. If they can't beat Valley, they might not win a game.
Yeah, you're right now. You can't give Bama State no pass either now.
They
couldn't get out of their own way either. Because they could have blown that game. That game could have been over before halftime, like Jamie said. But they kept allowing Bethune an opportunity. Mm-hmm. They kept doing it.
It's like I looked at that. I didn't watch the game till late because I got home from work. Game was already on, and I was like, I saw the score and I was like, well, damn, Bama State must be doing. They must be doing some serious. Now they ran the ball. They ran the ball extremely well in that game, but they didn't throw the ball for much. So they kind of kept the quarterback, kept them kind of on the side and let the running game do it. But they still got a lot of. They still got a lot of questions, and shout out to my boy DJ. I know he gonna call me and tell me, what I'm saying, that I'm wrong about something. about the
I
offense, but
saw him on the
They all.
sideline.
I was looking for him, man, but I ain't see him.
Mhm.
I think I saw him.
Yeah, that mistake definitely got a lot of questions. They got because they can't have score either.
Like I say, man, it's at the point where when you look at the teams in this conference, I don't think nobody's ahead of nobody. So it's gonna be a week by week thing, man. You know, most teams got teams got questions that I ain't think would have questions. Like I'm looking at Grambling offensively a different way. You got the offensive player of the year, and he ain't had a breakout game yet this season. So it's just teams juggling everything. So I'm
Hey, if
okay.
fam, you find a cloud defense, we don't even need a dark cloud. If we just find a cloud defense, we're gonna shut it down.
If
Our
y'all can
offense
stop the
is
run,
working. Yeah, we don't need the dark clouds yet, just a cloud. If we can get that, we got the offense, I think, to move the ball around from what I've seen, But if you can't stop the run, it's gonna be a long night from the way, because that's all these teams can do is run the ball.
yeah, like nobody offense is really explosive, and that's what made a lot of the players JSU made look different in this game because they hit a lot of big pass plays that most teams ain't been hitting this season. And when you look at teams, what's going on, Mr. Bolden, man? Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. When you look at it, man, it's like I don't know where nobody go from here. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see how this next week go. Because like you said earlier this week, Jerome, this was Separation Saturday, and I think it's the first part of Separation Saturday. Next week you're gonna have some more separation. So
Yeah, but we see it. You see it starting to divide.
oh yeah, you starting to see a few teams who kind of got some potential, but everybody else still got some questions. And one thing I want to touch on this McNeese comment. They playing. That's a team, man. They brought in 58 dudes new, and they was gonna be a team who could be a factor if they could put it together. I thought coaching was their biggest question more than anything, and they beat that same Weaver State team that people were talking about Lamar beat. So I don't, I mean, I don't want to get into all of that because I don't like people crowning teams at the one game, and I hate moral victories. So I'm not really going. I look at it away, but McNeese gonna be tough because they got a strong running game, they got a good defense now, and they got explosive dudes at receiver. That's a tough team. They're gonna be a factor in the Southland. But for a SWAC play go, I'm looking forward to more action because every week like gonna be a grab bag, man. We don't know what we're gonna pull out of everything. Yeah, the West is gonna stay wild. The West ain't gonna be. I've been saying this since the summertime. The West ain't gonna be decided till November 30th, and I know what Jerome gonna say, but
The way it looked,
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that.
They ain't gonna win the SWAC championship.
Hitman 1887. It was a little cloud. That was a little cloud against Troy. It was the beginning of it. But we got to do better.
So, like I say, when it come down to the deciding game in November, man, Southern typically come out on top. And I'm gonna say it till it happens, man. I'm gonna speak it to existence. December 7th, y'all all come to AW Mumford Stadium. Cause it's SWAC championship game, man. Make sure you get your seat. Cause it's gonna be nice, and bring your jacket because it's gonna be cold enough. So I don't know who we're gonna play yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Y'all probably playing Lincoln for the championship. in California.
If they can get in the SWAC in a couple of weeks, they can win. They can win the East, and we'll play them.
Hey, the running back at Alabama State, number 20, he looked good. He was toting that ball.
They like I said, they ran the ball really well in that game. I just think they still trying to ease that young boy along, man. And he gonna have to grow up in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we don't know what the forecast is coming out of Tallahassee, whether they're gonna have a dark cloud or just a cloud, but he's still gonna have to be able to make some things because they're gonna make it tough for him, So
yeah, it'll be a little different from what he saw today, I expect. I think it'll be a little different. There, if nothing else but the size,
Yeah, it's just gonna be
a different of the players.
Just a different intensity level too, it's a big game, so I'm hyped, man. Like I said, I still got another week of non-SWAC football for my team, so I can sit back and enjoy everybody fighting it out for another week before I had to jump back in it.
Everyone talking about sunny clouds.
He want them sun showers, like what? But like I said,
talking about fam, you can get ran through.
Oh,
we'll see.
I'm waiting.
They ain't gonna be able to run. You ain't gonna be able to run if Richardson completing passes. They ain't gonna be able to keep running like that. If they get into a passing match, it's over. I can tell you
like
that.
I expect whoever, man. I expect for it to be a battle. October 19th is getting bigger and bigger, but you can't really jump too far ahead because Alabama A&M might catch y'all slipping next week, man. Man, might have them boys ready.
You heard him. You heard him Thursday when you mentioned Alabama A&M playing JSU.
I know.
How he changed.
He tried to forget who they were playing that week.
Right.
Hey, we ain't gonna let you on the hook now. I'm gonna give you.
You come out better playing Miles College than Alabama A&M.
Man,
bro.
They finna get it, Carl.
Man, I don't want to have to try to get home in time to go live on Saturday night, bro. So don't talk to.
I'm gonna go live in the back of the car wherever I'm from. From Alabama.
I might have to, man. If man will sneak up on them boys, man, I might have to try to make something happen on the way home.
If they lose to Alabama A&M, throw the whole SWAC away.
Yeah, when you skip it too far ahead. Don't worry about FAMU and JSU. We got to play Alabama State now. We got to focus on them.
And y'all should beat them. FAMU should beat them, man.
Everybody on a 1 week schedule, man. You know what I'm saying? This is one game at a time. It's coach speak time. One game at a time. You look too far ahead, man. The way these teams is right now.
Yeah, you can't go too far ahead. We can't go. You can't skip far ahead like that.
Because the way these teams is matching up right now, anybody could beat anybody except for Valley. Yeah. Give Valley no.
And Bethune, the way they playing. That was a tough loss for Bethune again today to go down to the last second and lose.
Again, man.
Last drive.
Back to back weeks. Back-to-back weeks. It's gonna be tough. And I just look at it, man, like some of these teams, they're bringing in these transfers and stuff, and they don't equate to much. It don't equate to much. You can't always live it down with the portal. You gotta have heart, you gotta have a cohesive unit, man, you gotta have a good culture. Otherwise, you end up with guys that don't want to play and get mollywopped.
Yep.
Why this man say
Well,
JSU run game not great? They ran for over
Yeah,
200 yards against y'all,
man,
bro.
come on, man.
And didn't even focus on.
Hey, like Texas Southern. I thought we were playing Texas College tonight, honestly, bro.
Bro,
I thought we were playing Edward Waters or somebody, man.
they
well,
ran the ball good.
hey, Jerome, what a difference a week make, boy. Last week, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it though.
He got the lights on. He was in the dark
I know
last week.
he had
Now
the
he got the
moonlight
lights
on.
on.
Hey, when I'm up. But when
He had the
when
mood
I'm down,
lighting.
I'm gonna be back up.
Yeah.
He had the moon. He had the mood lighting.
Yeah, well.
But, like I say, man, we not. Huh?
I'm about to go on and check on out.
Oh, we gonna be wrapping up in a minute too, because like I said,
hey, Edwin, did you check out the halftime show? Jackson State and Texas Southern. The little bit I saw, they was doing a whole lot of standing around, just like I be talking about. Standing in one spot, letting the girls dance, letting the flags twirl, just standing and playing.
I will say though, man, salute to the Tiger Run On, man. I ain't seen that in a minute. I used to love that when I was a little kid, man. So salute
ran
to that
out there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out in the morning.
So salute to that. But
I just saw a little bit of it on the ESPN Plus.
You know what's funny, man? Jack State run defense is not that good. But you let a man that run a 4.8 run like a 75-yard touchdown. Explain that to me.
I got no answers, bro.
Hey.
This man ran a 75-yard touchdown on y'all run defense.
I ain't got no answer for that one, bro. I do know they got some little speedy dudes that can run though. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
He ain't talking to me. he got to come see me.
I mean, we gave up some big runs, but we didn't give up no 75-yard runs, so I can laugh a little bit. We gave up one long touchdown that shouldn't have. We didn't even touch the man, but you know that's neither here nor there.
My man Morgan went smooth up the middle, untouched for 75 yards.
Yeah,
75 yards.
All right, I don't have no answers, bro. Somebody might. It was late. They was wearing down.
They were just padding their stats.
But I'm gonna just say this though. Honestly, Texas Southern got to find a way to throw the football, man. Because if they don't, man, you just can't run like that, man. Unless y'all gonna be just truly triple option.
You got, like I said, you got to whatever you do, man. You got to help your defense out. You can't, you can't keep coming out the field. You got to have drives. You know, even if you don't score a touchdown, you got to move the ball down the field to give your defense a chance to rest. You can't keep putting them on the field and putting them on the field, especially if you ain't got no depth. You know what I'm saying?
They got some playmakers at receiver, man. They had I think 87. He got to be a tight end. He had some good speed, but man, you got to get them ball to playmaker like Johnson, man, and that little number 12. He was good.
Oh, Larry, yeah.
Texas got some good receivers, man. They just, I don't know, man. They got to find a passing game, man.
I know they got some ugly uniforms.
Yeah. Now I can agree with Low J right there.
That's Under Armour, man.
That offense is. I don't know.
It's
a question mark.
They got to revamp, man. But
them uniforms, they don't need black uniforms. They don't need that. They need to get some silver. You know, they got gray in they colors like silver,
maroon and gray.
Uniform. They got some all grays.
Yeah, they need to do something like that. That black don't look good.
They gonna, they're gonna make something happen. They got 2 weeks to get ready. They got a bye week next week against Lynchburg, so they got 2 weeks to get ready. They need to show up that offensive line, and make sure that quarterback
So
stay on his
I
feet.
could never find the Alcorn game. So what happened with that? Did Alcorn find an offense, or is Mississippi
Yeah, oh
Valley?
man, it was over with like third quarter. It was like 42-14. That game was
Yeah,
well over.
they jumped out on them early, and
Mm-hmm.
they hit some big. They had a running back went over 100 yards in the first half, so
Yeah,
they kind of had their way with Valley.
yeah.
Did they find
Valley
a
kind of.
quarterback?
I don't say they found a guy, but I think they gonna go with what they got, and that's Xavier Vaughn. That dude, he can run it. He can run and throw.
Mm-hmm.
He did what he had to do against Valley, So we'll see. They play Pine
He,
Bluff this week, so we got another game to get his stuff ready.
Valley ain't got but 3 players on offense: deep to the left, deep to the right, and run up the middle. That's about it. That offense is horrible, bro.
Yeah, man. We go.
I know, no, I mean, no shot at Kendrick Wade, man.
I'm
Anybody
glad you finally said my
that
man
Valley
name, bro.
not that dude from Valley. But
hey,
I'm honestly, man, to take a job like that, man, it's rough.
It is, man. It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. So until Valley really go and search for a true head coach, this season they done for, bro. They probably ain't gonna win the game. I don't see it.
yeah, well, I found
They
out
gonna
I've been
see it,
watching the
man.
games wrong. I be getting to the game early and stuff, watching warm ups and all of that. And in reality, I can just wait until like 4 to 2 minutes before the halftime, and that's when the game really starts. I catch the full band, and then I catch the second half when the team start making their comeback and all that kind of stuff. Because the first quarter ain't been mattering. It don't matter.
Oh no, nobody first quarter really hitting on much.
Yeah.
You get a better idea in the second quarter, but I got to be there early. I can't not be there early. If I ain't there early, man, then something is wrong. I feel wrong. But like I said, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper in all of this on Thursday, man. Like I said, I thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'd had over 100 people here at various points of the night, so that's pretty good for what we got going on. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we all gonna kind of chill out. I know Big Soldier probably gonna have him a victory party. He gonna do his thing. The rest of us,
I
we
agree,
probably
I
gonna lay
agree
it
with
down.
you.
The man,
Oh
I see
yeah,
anybody needs
EA in
some
the chat.
therapy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I am available. My office is open. If you want to talk about it, I'm here. I can get you some prescription and all. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you. Yeah,
hey, you got.
KCB and Low J. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up though. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up on the real though, bro.
Hey, y'all have at it, man. But we're gonna go. Hey, no therapy couch tonight. It was all positive affirmations up here tonight. So we'll say the therapy for another couple of weeks. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of mood he in at the man and get done barking at him next week. So we'll see what kind of mood he in. But
Hey,
with that being said,
I'm gonna have the dog on. Hey, I'm the one gonna have the leash.
But man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap.
Right in his mouth.
Hey, do it up. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. We're gonna get on up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy it, y'all night, and we'll catch y'all on Thursday, another edition of SWAC Smoke. We out.
Peace, y'all. Y'all be cool.